If you've got a flight booked for this Friday, July 17th, stick around. American Airlines just called it the single busiest day of the summer. And there's a Spirit Airlines shakeup happening. At the same time, you could change what you're paying, that could change what you're paying to fly. Hey, I'm worrying, and this is What in the World. 10 travel stories you actually need this week. 2 of today's stories are marked urgent, so let's get right into it. Spirit Airlines is gone, but its cheap seats didn't disappear. Frontier disclaimed them. Spirit Airlines is officially done, but the ultra-low fares it used to offer haven't vanished. Frontier's just stepping into that space. They're expanding hard into Spirit's old markets, places like Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, and Las Vegas, and adding close to 24% more seats than they had a year ago. So if you've been eyeing one of those routes and worried your budget option disappeared with Spirit, it's worth a second look at Frontier before you assume the prices went up. And speaking of things changing, before hurricane season kicks into gear, if hurricane season has you nervous about booking the Caribbean, the Cayman Islands just answered that fear directly. The Cayman Islands just launched something called the Worry-Free Hurricane Guarantee, and it's the only program like it anywhere in the Caribbean. Once a hurricane watch is issued, your cancellation penalty is capped at just one night. And a lot of participating hotels and villas will even give you a free replacement stay if your trip gets cut short. It covers Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, and Little Cayman. And now let's head across the Atlantic because there's a cruise line doing something it's never done before. Celestyal just proved that the Western Mediterranean can be done boutique style, not just big ship style. Celestyal has spent years focused on Greece, but their ship Celestyal Discovery is heading west for the first time. A brand new Western Mediterranean season with stops in Malaga, Gibraltar, Casablanca, Lisbon, and Barcelona. Itineraries run anywhere from 7 to 22 nights. And the fare includes your meals, Wi-Fi, and gratuities. While we're in Europe, there's a hotel opening that might be the most delicious one on this list. England's countryside just got a lot more luxurious. Yes, and yes, Gordon Ramsay is cooking. Fairmont just opened its 4th UK property, Fairmont Cheshire at the La Mer, set on 157 acres with its own private lake. It's got 116 rooms, an 18-hole golf course, and this is the part that got my attention, an on-site restaurant from Gordon Ramsay. Back on this side of the ocean, one of Carnival's biggest bets just paid off early. Carnival's hottest private island just got twice as roomy, and it happened faster than anyone expected. Carnival finished a pier expansion at Celebration Key, their private island in the Bahamas, months ahead of schedule. It can now handle 4 ships and up to 13,000 guests in a single day. And starting in September, those multi-ship days become the norm rather than the exception. Let's talk about a cabin class that just got a whole lot easier to book. The cabin everyone's been asking me for just got a lot more available on Emirates. Emirates is rolling out premium economy to more than 84 routes across 10 new cities. If you've wanted more space and comfort on a long-haul flight, but business class felt out of reach, this is exactly the middle ground people keep asking me about. From the air to the vineyard, because Napa's about to get a serious upgrade. Napa just landed one of the biggest names in luxury hospitality. Rosewood just announced plans for Rosewood, Calistoga, a new wine country resort on 116 acres with 96 rooms, 31 suites, and a residences component. It's Rosewood's first property in California wine country, opening in January of 2027. So, start dreaming now. Sticking with new resorts, let's head south, east, to the Dominican Republic. If an adults only escape in the Dominican Republic is on your list, this is the one to watch. It's Hyatt's newest adults only resort, Secrets Macau Beach Punta Cana, is set to open later this year with over 400 all-inclusive rooms, 9 restaurants, 3 pools, and even an organic garden feeding its farm-to-table restaurant. Last stop before we wrap. Somewhere most travelers have never even set foot. This is bucket list cruising. Iceland, Greenland, and ports most travelers have never heard of. Explora Journey's newest ship, Explora 3, sets sail August 3rd from Barcelona, and it's eventually making its way up to Iceland and Greenland, stopping at ports almost nobody's ever cruised to before. It's also the line's first ship powered by LNG. And we'll close where we started, back in the air, because there's one more thing you need to know before you fly this week. American has just confirmed it. This is the busiest summer of flying yet, so plan accordingly. American Airlines says summer 2026 is on track to be its biggest year ever, with 75 million passengers expected across 750,000 flights between May and September. And the single busiest day of the entire summer is this Friday, July 17th. So if you're flying anywhere this Friday, or really any day this week, build in extra time at the airport. This is America's busiest stretch the whole summer. Tomorrow we'll see what else the world will throw at us. I'll see you then.